What's good, everybody? This is Rizu Mizu with another video compilation for you. So I got a special subject I want to talk about involving basically what I am. I came up to be who I was, and basically going back to those days, it reminded me of something, and I see a common problem with that still today, but in a way it's in a different light, but it's also like still a situation that needs to be handled. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about this. That is right. I'm talking about what it means to be a geek/nerd. So without further ado, let's get into this subject. So me growing up, I was that type of kid where I did a lot of things that fascinated me because I wanted to. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, how does that translate to you being what you are now, which is a geek/otaku, video gamer, anime guy, whatever. I'll tell you, I was always someone who liked to explore my hobbies and make the best of them. When I found video gaming, anime, manga, the Japanese subculture, and pretty much I like the novelty brands of geek clothing, basically all that stuff, it interests me, and I took it from there. And that's who I became. And in those moments, I wanted to be who I was in front of people, and at the same time, it never really was enough. People would always make fun of you for liking something, or memorizing a TV show because you liked it that much, or even playing video games like a lot. And I mean a lot. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean a lot. Like, it was basically your life. You ate, you pretty much slept, and you breathed video games. Like, it was always just that moment where you wanted to just you wanted to just stay inside, play a game. And when, for the times I grew up, your mom or pops or whoever, they wouldn't even want you to sit inside. They wouldn't even want you to touch the controller at that time. They would want you to just go outside, play with your friends, have a good day. They would force you off that game, and especially when you were at an important level. Gaming was your life. If you were watching something like, if you were watching Pokemon, if you were watching anime, if you were watching any kind of cartoon, the good cartoons, or you were just watching, or no, not even that, you were just pretty much into the whole geek experience. People didn't really understand back then. And even still today, I find myself still coping with the trouble of, being a geek, being a nerd, being someone who enjoys what they do, their hobbies. And as far as video gaming, as far as comic books, as far as anime, because there are still people out here who pretty much will just undermine it, be like, is that all you do? Or just they don't really respect what you like and what you do. For that, it's actually kind of complicated, because when you like something so much that you pretty much just put your heart and soul into it, and you really dedicate your life to it, and someone comes and knocks you down, that's crushing. And back then it was hard. Back then it was really hard for you to be a geek. It was hard for you to be a gamer, a manga reader, an anime watcher, because most of the guys that you were I guess you could say your group, because there was a certain group that you hung with in school, or just wherever, but mostly school. There was a certain group. You had the jocks, you had the guys that played sports, pretty much just was the popular crowd. They were the guys who got that much attention. And then you kind of did have your geeks and your nerds. And honestly, it kind of just went into this thing where okay, if you were on this side, you were bound to have more attention. You were bound to be good, cool. You were bound to be good. You were bound to just fit in. And if you were on this side of the scale, it was just like you were disrespected. You weren't really looked at as equal. You were just looked at as like pretty much you were undermined because of what you did, as far as the geek and nerd goes. And that's a horrible way to feel when you got people just like disrespecting you like that. But at that time it's like there's nothing you really can do. You love it so much, and people are just teasing you. They're undermining you, and like, what else can you do? I mean, I know you probably don't want to cry. You don't want to do that, but I mean, at the same time, it's like you don't know what else to do because that's what you love, and you don't want nobody disrespecting you for what you love. However, anime, video games, the whole geek pop culture, Japanese delight, actually, like, it really kind of saved my life. It really turned me around. I mean, I was like pretty much into it, and I had a knack for it, and I was into technology also. But it really actually like put me in the other direction, because I could have been so many other things. I could have been just a bad kid. I mean, I did my share of bad things and stupid things, so that's not really unnormal. But at the same time, anime, gaming, all that, it really, really, really turned me into a focus point as to where I want my life to go, where I want my life to be. It really helped me, watching shows like basically what, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, Bleach, watching Shaman King, all those good shows that we enjoyed as kids. And then, when it comes to like the gaming aspect, it was like, in those days, if you were a gamer, you were pretty much subpar. You were like, okay, if someone looked at you, you would be like down here compared to where they were, so like the scale is just, compared to them, it wasn't really good. You were shunned. And you know what, in this new time, in this new generation, we see geeks are pretty much more accepted now. It's because of what mostly we went through as kids, what we went through growing up. We went through the shunning. We went through the process of being turned down and being looked at as shut-ins or being like boring. It's not to say that we're not still facing that we as a community, the geek community or nerd community. It's not to say that we're not still facing the problems that we faced back, then, but like I said before, there's more of an acceptance than what there used to be. We back then, we got bullied on, we got picked on, everything. It was negative. We grew from that, and for the current generation that's coming up now, for them to be enjoying that fulfillingness of just being a geek itself, within itself, it's amazing to see. I look at young kids nowadays, and some of them, or most of them, enjoy what they like. They enjoy what they do, and I mean, it's a good thing to see more geeks coming up in the world. It's good to see more people, attending to them. Just being like, okay, well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you like that, and stuff like that. So, just basically follow your goals. Just follow what kind of goals you set for yourself and what you want to do. Don't listen to the haters. Just block out the haters. They don't know you like you know you. So yeah, man, be you, do you, and screw anybody who's trying to get in your way and be a hater. So anyway, guys, it's about that time. I am about to exit this compilation, and like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. Tell me if you're still going through any trouble as a geek, as a fellow member of the geek community or the nerd community, and tell me your ideas on how you think you should stop it or what you think we should do. If you have any friends let them watch this video. This is for inspirational purposes, not just to say stuff out there, but it really is for inspirational purpose, because I know what it means to be bullied, to be looked upon as just a low standard person, just shunning, just in terms of that. And it's not right, it's not cool, but that was the world we lived in, and I just hope I can help you guys out in any way possible. So yeah, that's all. That's really what I want to do. I want to help guys like me, girls like me. So without further ado, I would like to pretty much shift this video, and wait.